Hey everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about what women really mean when they say certain things. Don't get confused by their words. I wish we could all just say exactly what we mean, but that's not always how things work. This video is going to help you figure out what women are actually trying to tell you, so you don't waste your time or energy on someone who isn't into you but isn't being straightforward about it. A lot of times, women will give you a little bit of hope or let you down in a way that doesn't hurt your feelings too much, but this can end up making things more complicated because you might think you still have a chance. The goal of this video is to help you recognize those signals so you don't get stuck waiting around for someone who clearly isn't interested. Let's dive into it. 1. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. This really means she's just not looking for a relationship with you. The key here is not to waste your time waiting for her to be ready for a relationship at some later date. The truth is, if she really wanted to be with you, she'd be open to dating you now. She probably doesn't see you as more than a friend or doesn't have romantic feelings for you. If a guy came along that she truly liked, I can guarantee you she wouldn't be telling him, "I'm not looking for a relationship right now." She'd just go ahead and date him because she's interested. So, when you hear this, don't assume that she'll eventually come around or that you should wait for her. If she says she's not ready for a relationship, take it at face value, she's just not into you in that way. Keep moving forward, and don't hang on hoping that things will change. 2. I've been busy. This is a common excuse if you haven't heard from her in days, weeks, or even longer. If she suddenly texts you after a long time, it could just be that she's bored. If a girl genuinely likes you, this wouldn't happen because we're all on our phones constantly these days. If she doesn't reach out for several days or longer, the truth is she's not that interested. Unless she's on a remote vacation with no phone service, the "I've been busy" excuse doesn't hold up. I follow what I call the 24-hour rule. If someone doesn't respond to you within 24 hours, or maybe 48 hours if we're being generous, they're probably not into you. Now, if she gives you a heads up like, "Hey, I'm going to be super busy for the next few days," that's different. But if she just leaves you on read and doesn't reply for days with no explanation, she's likely not interested. When a girl likes you, she'll make time for you. No one's too busy to respond if they're really into someone. We all make time for the things and people that are important to us, so if she isn't making time for you, that's a sign she's not into you. 3. I don't want to ruin our friendship. This is her way of saying she doesn't see you in a romantic way. She might care about you as a friend and doesn't want to hurt your feelings by saying outright that she's not interested. So instead, she says something like, "I don't want to ruin our friendship." It's tricky because when one person has romantic feelings and the other doesn't, it can change the dynamic of the friendship, even if neither of you wants that. I've had guy friends express their feelings for me before, and unfortunately, I didn't feel the same way. It's tough because you don't want to lose the friendship, but sometimes it changes no matter what. In these situations, you have to be honest with yourself about whether you can still be friends if you have feelings for her. It's a tricky situation, but if she says, "I don't want to ruin the friendship," she's letting you know she just doesn't see you romantically. 4. You're a great guy, but. Anything that comes after the word "but" here is usually not good news. It typically means she thinks you're nice, but she's not interested in dating you. You might hear things like, "You're a great guy, but I don't want a relationship," or "You're a great guy, but I just don't feel a romantic connection." All of these statements boil down to the same thing: she's not into you. If a girl says something like this, please don't wait around hoping she'll change her mind. When you hear, "You're a great guy, but," just take it as, she's not interested in me, and it'll be easier for you to move on. Sometimes, girls try to be nice and give you a compliment before letting you down, but that doesn't change the fact that they don't want to date you. Don't get stuck waiting for her to change her mind. 5. I can't this week, I'm really busy. This excuse can come in many forms, like, I can't this weekend or I'm swamped with work. The truth is, if someone really wants to spend time with you, they will make the time. If a girl keeps making excuses as to why she can't hang out, it's a sign that she's not interested. Of course, things do come up occasionally, and people have to cancel plans. But if this happens over and over again, it's a pattern. If she genuinely liked you, she wouldn't keep finding reasons to avoid spending time with you. It's different if it's a one-time thing and she tries to reschedule, but if she's constantly busy or flaking on plans, she's just not into you. 6. She doesn't say anything at all. If she's completely ghosting you, leaving you on read or not replying for days, it's a clear sign she's not interested. Sometimes silence is all you need to understand how she feels. If she liked you, she'd be reaching out, replying to your messages, and making plans to see you. If you haven't heard from her in a while and she's not explaining why, that's your answer, she's not into you. To sum it up, always pay attention to what she does, not just what she says. Actions speak louder than words. That's all I have for this video. If you found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if there's anything I missed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.